Hey, good morning. Paul McGinnis here. We're going to take a look at just one verse from Luke chapter 2, and it's verse 14. And it comes in the well-known Christmas story where the angels show up and they make this announcement about the coming of Jesus, the Son of God, the one who's going to rescue us. And they announce just two things. I don't know if they had like a character count on the amount of words they could say, but they keep their message really brief. And they just mention one thing that's coming in heaven and one thing that's coming to earth. And before we get to it, I just want you to think about what that one thing might be. Like, what is the one thing that we need here on earth? What is it that's missing? What might be that one keystone habit, perhaps, that might make a difference in every other area? And what, if anything, could be missing in heaven? What could be coming to heaven? Well, listen to what they say in Luke chapter 2, verse 14. The angels, this entire choir of a heavenly host, says, "Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace to those on whom God's favor rests." Right there we have it. The one thing above anything else, the one thing that Jesus was going to offer and bring to earth. More than anything else, the first thing he was offering was peace. And isn't that so true? Isn't that exactly what we need? The peace of God, peace with God, a peace that passes understanding, peace in our relationship with each other, peace in our relationship with the rest of creation. Wouldn't you agree that our lives need some more peace? And so Jesus saw that, God realized that, and that is why he came. That is why Jesus came to earth, was to bring peace, and that's what he offers to you. But the other idea is so striking. It's in the very first part of the angel's announcement: glory to God in the highest heaven. In other words, the glory in heaven is actually going to increase. With Jesus leaving heaven and coming to earth, things in heaven are actually, if you can believe this, going to get even better. Can that even happen, right? It's perfection in heaven. Can things get even better? Well, think about it. It's happened before, right? Think about the Garden of Eden, right? There was times when God said everything was good, and then he said, wait, it's not good for man to be alone. And so he makes what was already perfect, he makes it even better by creating Eve. Think about the stories Jesus tells in Luke chapter 15, where he says, when one lost sheep is found, when one sinner turns back to God, there's great rejoicing in heaven. So heaven, which is already perfect, ratchets it up a notch and begins to celebrate. And so even though there's perfection in heaven, it can get even better. And the thing that's going to make heaven ratchet their praise, ratchet their glory, ratchet that perfection up a notch is when you and I accept the peace that Jesus has come to offer. That brings glory to God in the highest heaven when Jesus brings peace to us here on earth. And so turn to him today, embrace him and the peace that he offers, the peace of God, a peace with God, a peace that will even surpass your understanding. I hope that'll go with you today.